What's going on, guys? Quinton Beastwood here. So today is my rest day. As you see, I got the laptop out. Oh, man, I'm struggling to speak. I'm doing some work. Today is where I do most of my client check-ins. For those of you that would like to join the Beastwood Army, now's the time to join. From July 29th onwards, I'm not going to be taking new clients from that point till about August 16th. So if you want to sign up, now's the time to sign up now. I wanted to start this video so I could talk to you guys about the reality of this contest prep for me, give you guys a little bit of a prep update. First and foremost, this prep has been great. There's been highs, there's been lows, Why don't we ask the person that lives with me? We're gonna get a good read on the highs and lows of this prep. I think there's no better person to hear it from but my lovely lady. What's going on, y'all? Mr. Beastwood in the house. So I'm just starting my day with a little walk. That's what we rocking with today, Burn HD. Big fan of the Burn HD. It's a nice clean fat burner. Never felt a crash with it. In prep, you don't got a lot of energy. And a lot of people just slam stimulants. And it gets to a point where I've been there when I was abusing stimulants all prep. And I just started to hit a wall. Or I crash midday, crash in the evening. Now this one's good for cortisol support. You know what I'm saying? It's good for enhancing the mood and energy. And I go out there and I'm not doing cardio, I'm just doing steps. But I'm actually gonna go to the gym. Let's see what time it is. 6:36. Baby girl's still sleeping, so I'm gonna go to the gym and do some abs, come back home, then go for a walk. All right, so in this video, I wanted to give you guys the perspective of somebody that dates a bodybuilder, because I'm sure some people might think it's terrible. Some people might think it's good. I mean, she might think it's terrible. I kind of put her on the spot in this video, so let's hear what she thinks. How has the prep been for you?
Actually, way better than I thought it was gonna be. But he honestly told me it was gonna be so bad. Like, he hyped me up that it was gonna be terrible and just gave me worst case scenarios of how he was gonna be feeling, how he was gonna be acting, how his personality was gonna change. And so because he's honestly been so good. There was maybe only like a week or two where his temper was a little bit higher than normal, but honestly, it wasn't even that bad. And after we had a conversation about it, he's been able to do so much better with keeping everything under control. And he's still so loving and very affectionate and puts me still as a main priority. We still eat all our meals together. We still go to the gym together. He still does like sweet things for me. And so, yeah, I don't think it's been bad at all. Like, I still feel very like supported and it feels really good. And the only difference is that your energy is slightly lower. But honestly, even then, there's so many days where you are able to hide that pretty well, I feel like. If he's out and we have something to do with family or friends, like, he's able to act like well for other people and like have energy and like be able to still make them feel like he's putting an effort with them too. So yeah, I feel like you've handled this prep really well. And I've never been in any other preps with you, or you've been different like at other times as well, but you've said that this prep has felt really good, so that's good.
Yeah. I mean, you've made this prep a lot easier for me. She's been extremely supportive, extremely understanding. There's no unnecessary bullshit that she brings to the relationship. So there's no reason for any serious problems, So my biggest issues are like, what? You didn't put salt on the meal? What do you mean you didn't put salt?
Yeah.
like it's just the most random and trivial things, nothing crazy. For bodybuilding, like, trust me, like, I don't always feel my best. The prep definitely gets to me at times, but I just feel like it's important to, show the people that are in your life, the people that give a lot to you, that do a lot for you. I think it's important to show up for them in whatever way you can. And I think it's just as rewarding as doing what we do in the gym to, make the people in my life happy, So it feels like it doesn't cost me anything to show up to, the family events and all that stuff. It feels like it's something that it's like a priority to me, just like doing my cardio, So when I do it, I'm happy to do it. What was the most surprising thing to you about the prep?
Like, things that you get mad at. Not at me, but like literally something where if he would just drop something, like let's say if he drops something, A normal person would just be like, oh, like whatever. But like you might be like, that was like the worst thing that could have happened to you that day. So in that moment, like you like are just so angry. So it's just more like that stuff, like where you're like in your head, you'd be like, this is not like worth like losing it over. Like not that it's at a person, like it'll just be at himself or the object. But yeah, I think it's just because obviously you're just not in. Like you're just, I always explain it where it's like, yeah, if you're hangry 24/7 all the time for really long periods of time and super tired, like that makes sense that you would have that, I guess. But honestly, then because you prepped me for it to be worse, I'm now surprised it's been so good.
See, that's the key, guys. If you guys are competing and you have a new partner, or let's say you've been with this partner for a while, or I guess it won't work if you've been with them for a while and you haven't competed. But if you get into a relationship and you have a partner, you have to set it up to be the worst thing in the world. Like, listen, like, I'm not myself. I'm terrible. Like it's one of those things where like, I'm the kind of person where I don't like to hype myself up, because if I'm not what you expect out of me, you're going to be disappointed. I would rather talk myself down. That way, when I'm not terrible, I end up looking a lot better. It's like a psychological trick. But also, I think it's important to prepare people. Like I wanted to prepare her because I've definitely had moments where I'm not the best, and it's bodybuilding is a crazy sport. It brings a lot of crazy out of you sometimes, and you just never know. And I think the most important thing for me was, I know that this relationship is the top priority in my life. In prep, you get isolated sometimes, and you get to a point where maybe you want to do your cardio alone, you want to go here alone, and like we used to do everything together. We still do. we still do. Yeah. Normally in preps, I would get to the point where I'd get isolated. And I just wanted to let her know that if this happens, like this isn't personal. It has nothing to do with you. It's just something like when you're going through this process, you just need moments where you got to be alone. Like I might have had like 2 of those moments the whole prep, for like a moment where I just needed like maybe like an hour to myself to just feel like absolute dog crap. But for the most part, being around Britt has helped, and it's made me happy. And yeah, you get to be around your favorite person all the time, so you don't get the satisfaction from eating the foods you want. You're constantly uncomfortable. Sometimes you're in pain. There's not a lot of light at the end of the tunnel. For me, the light at the end of the tunnel is my Elevate Cream of Rice Blueberry Muffin at the end of the night, and my creamy, all right, Pro HD caramel. There's not a lot of things to look forward to during this process. So waking up to my lady is exciting. Going to sleep beside her is exciting. Like, I know, man, I'm a fucking suck. I get it. But the thing is, like, you gotta cling to whatever is gonna give you peace and whatever is gonna make you happy. And if that happens to not be your partner, then get away from your partner for that time period. Maybe when the prep's done, you'll be good.
And I feel like, honestly, just based on that, like if you're dating someone who is competing, like just put an effort to actually do things for them. And honestly, I think that it just makes them better to you as well. Like, I feel like you are also good because I do a lot for you, and like I enjoy actually doing a lot for you. So you wouldn't really want to necessarily take things out as much on someone who is doing a lot for you. Like I actually enjoy like cooking or like prepping his meals for him. And if I see he's super tired and he just has to get up to go grab something, like I'm super fine to go do that because I know I have more energy than him. Or running to the store to grab something if he needs it or whatever. Like he doesn't have to ask. Like I just always want to do those things. Just because I feel like it helps them out, and it makes me feel good knowing that it just makes it a little bit easier for him. So I think just continuing to try to do something for the people that you love and care about, if they're going in prep, like always offering, just makes a big difference too.
And maybe that's where she's psychologically brilliant, is because she's like, you know what? I know that prep is a tough process. I know that prep could bring the worst out of people. I'm going to do all of this so that I don't have to deal with that stuff on the back end. And let me tell you, it's working. Yeah, I'm very grateful to have, Brittany here. My favorite part of the day. Got through the rest day just so I can get my hey, just so you know, on the HC Muscle website and the Elevate website, you just save 10% off if you use code Beastwood. It's easy. Code Beastwood, you save 10% off. And when there's promotions, I'll be posting it on my Instagram. I mean, I could post it here too, but fuck it, I'm posting on YouTube too. Listen, guys, make sure to follow my Instagram if you don't follow me, by the way. I post random reels and a couple more like quick prep updates. But if you just like the content I give y'all on YouTube, then shit, stay to YouTube, right? Give y'all a close-up of the goods. Oh, you jealous. You jealous. It smells so good. Okay, so I've got a couple questions. How do you handle dieting at the same time? Does it help or make it harder?
I love dieting at the same time. And I like when we're both not dieting at the same time. Because like part of the fun of it is like eating out with him. So dieting together is super nice. Like I don't care when I don't have a cheat meal and he gets to have a cheat meal. I'll just go with him and just chill and usually get a fountain Diet Coke. And I love that. And like, yeah, I think we're just still hanging out together and that's fine. But if he offers me a cheat meal and he doesn't get one, I don't want it. I'll just keep dieting. I don't care. Like it just doesn't bother me that much. Like I actually enjoy like that social part of it. And so it is really nice to like to diet together because it's more in his off season. It was like, oh, we should get this, we should get this, we should get this. And I'm like, no. Or crazy. Yeah, we did go crazy in the winter. And then when I also wasn't dieting, and then when I started dieting, I was like, no. Yeah, so it's just nicer to do it together because it's nice when I can stay on track and also he is also. So it's good.
What supplements do you both swear by?
So yeah, we both like use a lot of HD Muscle. Vita is like one of the best ones, I feel
Vita
like.
HD.
Yeah.
We use Vita HD every single day. It's basically like, a lot of people think it's a multivitamin. It is like a multivitamin times 100. It's got a lot of really good ingredients. Basically, to get all of the content of the Vita HD, you'd have to get like 20 different supplements and it's going to cost you a lot more. So within the Vita HD, you get it at a price that's actually cheaper than getting all those things separately. And yeah, it's just one of those things where proper supplementation is going to help push you further in terms of your recovery, stress management, fatigue management. It's going to aid your sleep better. So it's also better for your cells and for your bones and ligaments. So the thing is, when you're supplementing properly, I want to show you guys a little bit of supplements that we use, but when you're supplementing properly and using high quality supplements, it's going to help aid the entire process of your fitness journey. What's one thing you admire most about how your partner handles bodybuilding?
Yeah, it's been really cool to see just how your body changes now, like I swear every hour. Like I see him pose every single day and a lot of it I'll film like at the end of his training session. And it's so cool to see just like the changes in detail every single day. It's crazy. But honestly, what I admire is just how hardworking you are. You really have just dialed in on, like immediately as soon as prep started, you were like, okay, this is my work time. Because you're off season, like even though you are still working, like you allow yourself a little bit more flexibility. But now you've gone completely the opposite way of just being insanely hardworking and you know, even just with how early you're up and doing stuff, you're very productive. You're always like trying to get stuff done. So that's been really cool, yeah, to see that change too. And so yeah, I love seeing how hard you work and you're out doing so well.
What I admire the most about you, man, she's never competed, but you couldn't tell by how she lives her life. She makes all her meals. If I tell her like, don't have a cheat meal for 5 months, you won't have a cheat meal for 5 months.
True.
She's willing to do whatever to build the physique that she wants to build, and she's more hardworking than most people that actually do this stuff. There's a lot of people that do this that are only hanging on by a thread and don't actually live the life, and have a hard time living the life. You know, a lot of people be posturing. The hard components of this lifestyle, this lady does and commits to, and you know, there's never a complaint. You know, she puts in the work. It doesn't matter what it has to be, and I know what she's done with other like old coaches. Like some of them are complete idiots, but I know things that she's done there, and like the way that they pushed her, and she just executed. You know what I mean? So definitely, you know, she's just like me when it comes down to it. She's just like me. She's just a lot prettier, and she's just a lot prettier and nicer.
You're very nice.
To you.
True.
All right, let's see. What's the weirdest thing that the other person's done, like with fitness or bodybuilding? What's the weirdest thing you've seen me do?
Okay, so yeah, one of your meals is fish and zucchini. This is just an example off the top of my head, but like one of your meals is fish and zucchini, and technically you put that you can either have chicken or fish, and you talked so much shit about fish. You were like, fish is disgusting, like I hate it. And then every time I'd ask you, like, do you want the fish or chicken for this one? You'd be like, the fish. And no zucchini, no sauce, no extra seasoning. Like, you're just raw dogging it. You're like, it's shit anyways. I don't want to add anything else to it. Who cares? I'm like, well, at least make it like, I don't know, nicer. Like, you could add something. You're like, I just don't feel like it because it sucks. But all the other meals that he actually likes, he'll put like a sauce and a seasoning and whatever underneath it and make it like better. But the one that he hates, he just wants to get it over with and down this fish.
Out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? Like like it's like a carbless meal. There's not much to it. I'm just trying to get through that meal, man. I'm just trying to get through that meal. I don't need anything extra.
Yeah, he talked so much shit about the creamy before. He's like, I don't want that, like blah, 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 because I have had it every night for months. And finally, he was having his stupid shake and finishing it in 2 seconds. And I was sitting there with my cream for like a half hour, and he was just pouting. And then one day, he was like, okay, actually, can you give me the creamy tomorrow? So I made it, and now he loves it. He just sits there like in awe every day about how good it is.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah, I love that.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? When you're eating a lot of food and you're not hungry, you want to decrease the volume. So there was a point where I just wasn't about it. But I remembered when I reduced my carbs, because I am coaching myself. So I got to where my last 3 meals were carbless. She gave me this shake at the end of the night, and I would drink it literally. And I would try to savor it. I'd finish in like 2 seconds. And I'm like, damn, I was here eating that creamy, and it just kind of like hurt. I'm like, you know what? Like, let me try something.
I know you're going to say, what's the weird thing I do?
Oh, well, what is it?
The egg thing?
Of course it is. She puts chocolate sauce on her egg whites.
It's 0 sugar, 0 calorie chocolate sauce. But it tastes really good. It's like, it makes it almost like a pancake. Yeah, there is.
All right. It's different if it's just the egg whites. I could be okay with that. I could get down with that, right? There's eggs in pastries. But like when you put that and you put peas and then you put chocolate sauce, you know, I got to start looking at you a little funny. But
yeah.
Oh.
Well, I do it now with onions and peppers and spinach. Yeah, I started adding the chocolate sauce on top of that too, and it's just perfection. It's so good.
Apparently.
It works really well with the cream of rice that I have as well. That's also Elevate.
Oh man. I need to dig in. I'm hungry. I want to watch Dexter. I'm going to dig in. All right. You guys go, go do something. Do something else. All right. The video's done. I'm going to eat. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Right. Can't forget that. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next video. If you want to see more of Brittany, comment down below what you want to see from her. And if you want to see more of me, hopefully you do, there is going to be more. All right. Catch y'all later.